My boy, what's up? Oh, you the Packers. That's heck of funny. Let me see who I'm gonna use today. Huh? Yeah, them other people. Them ain't me. Yeah. He just fell out. Yeah, that was crazy. They said he wasn't breathing on the field. Yeah, that's crazy.
No way, Jay Sean.
He done picked the Packers now. He think he a good player. The Packers can't do nothing. All they got is Aaron Rodgers and Watson.
Champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap.
The Browns is alright if you got Deshaun Watson in there, because then he could move around a little bit.
Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 20.
It ain't going to happen this time. Not this time. This is touchdown first play.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here.
Easy work.
That plays.
5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Yes, we hear.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly.
Nah, I mean, I did 3 trips, and one of them got returned.
The point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. Sanders toss left side. And the play
Come on, they got to
goes
set some
nowhere.
blocks
Losing
now.
yardage back near the 40 at the
Yeah, nothing but
39.
field on the left side.
Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Being chased out left.
Ooh, come on.
That is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere...
Yeah, I didn't see him. I was looking at my running back. He got stuck behind the lineman. He was...
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Hurts.
Oh, no.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing.
Nah, he was supposed to come back for that.
That's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field.
Don't let me start his sticking. He's gonna let that ball go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Oh my God, what was that? What was
Such a
that?
talented team when defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Yeah.
Well,
He accidentally tapped the pass button.
on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Oh, I know he didn't make it through that now.
First down at about the 21-yard line.
Man, it better not be on one of them tonight.
There as that extends this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this
Pick that off.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he is
not going nowhere.
In the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing...
You talking about right down the middle? Yeah.
The kick by Crosby is good, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the...
I had, what was that, 3 runbacks?
That's what one NFL coach...
I had 3 runbacks back-to-back the other day.
And don't let them put some points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense.
Yeah, it is.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from
The dude quit after my 4th touchdown. So I ran it back 3 times. I didn't run it back my 4th time. I ended up just driving down and scoring, and then he ended up quitting.
Tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Ooh, come on, he set the block already.
Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
They quit fast in this game.
2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
When you playing people online.
After 1 on EA Sports.
Cool.
They are in need of 6 yards here as they hope to move the chains.
You already said it. I'm not about to play games for school.
Throwing is Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's an Eagles first down and a gain of 11.
The catch for him there, this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him before he gets going.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big leg gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught.
Wide open. I almost missed him, too. I was looking at A.J. Brown.
35 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. Well, now how about this return?
Yeah, that's run back. Yeah, that's run back. Nobody catching him.
5, and he will score. Touchdown.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys field it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
It's resulted in more kneel downs.
That's what I'm talking about.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Who's this? Who's Nightmare? Oh, that's Zenify. He was just playing. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh! The kicker, come on. Not the kicker. Not the kicker. That's crazy.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more.
That boy was gone. If I didn't hit that little stiff arm, he was gone. Nah, I messed up. I clicked the wrong button. I meant to click triangle. I clicked square.
And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
It ain't no touchdown.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
No.
Oh my God.
10.
What?
Packers. Alan Lazard, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike.
Why he mossed him like that?
Oh my God.
And then he fell.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20.
I had to let you get some confidence, you know.
Start your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Man, sure don't. Zach Wilson is so garbage.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
He not that bad. I'll take White.
Ready at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
I'll take White over a lot of
And 2
quarterbacks.
interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy.
Dang, I don't know if they're making it or not. I think they were supposed to win.
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling.
No.
What was he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Check mash, check mash.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Rodgers.
No.
Did he keep his feet in bounds? They say
That's
yes.
crazy.
Great job, both feet in, first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the delay, Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Rodgers.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Rodgers now on first down.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 20.
I needed that too.
The pocket there was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
He's going deep for Brown.
I don't know who he was throwing that to. I don't know who he was throwing that to. There was no one there.
With a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
On first down, Hurts.
And for the third time here,
That's the safety just sloped it all the time.
picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it in.
I'm glad he did pop that out. I'm glad he popped that out. Because that would have been too much right there.
On first down.
Hey, pick 26.
I'm pressing him.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Pressing him again.
Hey, 88.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
And Lazard's got it again.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3
He got that
seconds
real
left
quick.
in the first half.
I missed the press. I tried to press him.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books.
Okay.
Watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You want to see it come back?
We welcome you back live now inside the
I'm going to show y'all come back.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
You should be up more than this. You had a kickoff return. What was that? 3 interceptions.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. A gain of 3, second down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, it's Jones. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Definitely had that man stopped in the backfield.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds Watson.
Oh, my God.
And he has another
Get that boy.
So get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it.
Oh, my God. You kidding me? Over Slay?
Even later in his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch
Yeah,
it
they
downfield
cheat.
with
I need a run
accuracy
back
better
after
than
this.
Aaron Rodgers. Extra point try now for Crosby.
That is picked.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this
Darius
time
Slay
he gets it to go.
is like a 90-year-old corner.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Oh,
This will
man.
be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
That wasn't
The
supposed to be
Eagles
no
offense
touchdown.
set to begin the
I
next
know that.
drive. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down.
I gotta say, like Aaron Donald.
Now after the touchdown,
Who can stop
here's
Aaron
Elliott
Donald?
on to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone.
Yeah, I think Derek Carr crashed.
And they'll start
He been
this
trash.
drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
2016.
Packer offense ready to get
I gotta look back at that season. He be throwing to ghosts. That's who he be throwing to. You don't know who he be passing to.
So we know that what they discussed at the half.
Yeah.
Now, what are the counters to
He be throwing interceptions. That's his fault, not the receiver fault too. You know.
Something else to keep the defense off balance.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
Come on.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across
Thank you.
his body. And the Eagles are going to take
Stop number 1. Stop number 1. One more to go.
The pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
This is caught. It's and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Sanders. At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. It'll be Hurts on the option. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. He will find Smith.
One more stop. Come on.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again. Here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here.
One stop. Let's get it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across
I'm glad he stopped shooting like that. Man.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping.
That same clock you're running now is going to be the same clock you're going to need.
Picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all,
I was yelling yesterday.
Hands again.
Because the Niners had me mad.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action.
She thought this was. This ain't easy. This ain't easy.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 20.
Yeah, just go down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
Oh my God, what was that? Yeah, they playing games now. They playing games now. That boy was open. I stopped.
inside with Jones.
Yeah, they playing games now.
Knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
This is crazy.
Second and 11. Up the middle, Jones. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to
I don't know. They stopped the play.
After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you
That's
envision
crazy.
this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can't trust him with the football. You can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down. Keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
To throw is Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
Okay.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Eagles
not gonna be
offense
easy.
set to begin their next drive. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And he definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both.
This man didn't prevent.
Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Into the hands of Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I ain't throwing no ducks.
He'll look to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant.
I ain't throwing no ducks.
He has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Devontae Wyatt there for the snap.
Nah, I ain't playing scared. I thought I was going to catch you off guard.
Pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Oh, my God.
And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go.
Who nervous? Who nervous?
They'll look to throw.
Who nervous? Ain't nobody nervous.
When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need
Who
to
nervous?
play football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a block.
And he gets in just in the nick of
I ain't nervous. I know you sweating right there. Wipe your hands. I know they sweaty.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Hurts will throw.
What is that? What is that? I need to hear. What'd you say? This man thought it was easy.
So here comes as the kickoff now all even here in this fourth quarter. Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to
Man
get
thought
this
it was
to the
easy.
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
To throw is Rodgers. It's complete, Lazard. And he gets this up just shy of 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Rodgers to throw. Able to find Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra
Don't worry about what I got going on in the fourth.
NFL on EA Sports.
We were supposed to score that way earlier. Oh, and they give me the ball first? Oh, this is crazy.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Ooh, the hole it had opened up.
Actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Now the Packers
let that ball
nowhere
go.
to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
After the sack on first down, Hurts got his man complete over the middle.
First down.
It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game.
Oh, this boy A.J. Brown is yeah, I'm feeding him.
Throwing his Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football.
Whatever you think.
Sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Oh, my God.
But it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to have it
He wasn't
with a
supposed to lead
chance
him
to
like
win
that.
the game here in overtime. He had the interception woes in regulation, and now they carry over
Yeah,
into
that's it.
overtime.
Just a field goal.
And on the other side, CD, all they need is a field goal to win it.
I'm glad you pointed that out, Brandon, because he has not been sharp all game long. He's been rather loose with some of his passes, and this one might cost him the ball game.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
All you need is a field goal.
33 yards
You got
that
it.
time.
You got it.
An inside give to Jones. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 70 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
I don't know what you're running this clock out for.
Now Jones.
Oh my God!
Get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 yards there on a touchdown run. So a win here for the Packers. And we've said it so many times in the past, but it was Aaron Rodgers, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed
Send the invite. Send the invite.
The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes, that's it. But he
I'm
led
playing
his guys on
anybody.
some important drives when they needed it most, and they're going to come away with the victory.
Damn, that was a bad one right there. That was bad. I blew that one. I'm gonna show you right now. LIL_BINO. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Damn, that was a good one. That was my fault. I blew that. That was all me. Damn, that was a good one. That was my fault. I blew that. That was all me. What's good with you? What's good? Nah, that's who I'm gonna be. Don't be stream cheating either.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one.
Dang, it's hard to hear you. My connection might be bad. It's staticky.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. From the 10.
Blaze, what's up with you?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Oh, no, I'm talking to somebody in the chat.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. On the screen, this is Eckler. Uses the stiff arm, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler, and he can only manage to get a couple.
Y'all said some better blocks.
Coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away but could not. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. Here's Herbert.
What was this man throwing ducks?
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot they take in this game.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play.
I needed that. I needed that. I can't punt on the first drive.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Come to the line here.
I ain't getting my run game going in like 3 games.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Come on, man.
And that is incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket.
Yeah, I know you seen all them picks last game. Yeah, game was still close. Oh, that's bad kick. Bad kick.
And his kick here is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
that might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for
now you in a bad position. You probably should punt. Because if you don't get this. He said he got it. All right.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
All right. I try to tell you.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Send a blitz again.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. Able to get a couple.
Come on, let's see. One more set. One more block set. That's it. Somebody hold a block in the middle.
On EA Sports. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's third and goal. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Again, it's Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And this one is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
You got to lob it. Rodgers ain't lobbing like he's supposed to. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Madden tripping on that one.
It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You gonna learn going off fourth sometime, especially in them
to be found. The coverage.
I said, so you're going to learn that going on fourth sometimes, especially when you fall back in your own, like 25, 30. It's bad.
Their next drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end.
I seen that happening.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And the running lane's non-existent.
He would have broke that tackle. He was done.
Stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Rodgers. That's taken in by Watson. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. On play action, Rodgers. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule it.
I was going to say, if they was going to call that a catch.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was
I'll
moving.
take it.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He'll let this go deep for Lazard.
Oh, my God, that boy. Top.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively.
So we got him on that one.
Convert on 4th and long. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Rodgers to throw once more. He's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty.
2 minutes, there's a lot of time.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
I said 2 minutes is a lot of time.
This one taken just inside the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete.
I had X for a quick second.
Back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors.
All right, let me flip it back. Nah, I ain't gonna throw it. I gotta be safe.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
All right, let me see. Let me see something.
Try and score when given
if you top 5, you shouldn't be letting me beat you. I ain't top nothing. You shouldn't be letting me do none of this.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
You know that boy can jump.
Down and not giving up the pick six, because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave
touchdown Chargers. Boston
he said, "Get off me." He said, "Get off me."
Extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
You gotta show me where that. You gotta show me that top 5. That top 5 play.
Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
See, he almost got hit top 2.
Out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
I was going to say, not two today.
Shot, but it's 3rd down. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And this one too low. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
I missed the tackle.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now a first down carry by Jones. And some space here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted.
Oh, no.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll hand off here to Eckler. He stiff arms.
Get off him. Get off him.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets this up past the 30. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
On second down, Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together.
Good stop.
Downfield, a really nice pickup.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. They snap it to Herbert.
Ooh, who was that to?
They cannot convert.
My boy done set his feet and everything, threw it to air. Ain't nobody sitting in there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. To the 43, 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about
you're going to need that clock you running out.
On 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Hey, 88. We need to get up. Get 300.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Rodgers going to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side.
Nobody else comment. I'm about to log off after. Well, you trying to run it back?
If you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down.
All right, I'll run it back.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Now with that interception,
I thought I had him.
Remember, 2-score contest and
There's
still
3 of them.
left here in the fourth.
And in the old days,
Clobber.
not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Up the middle, Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Ooh, good pass.
Christian Watson,
That boy got burnt.
31 yards. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet down, inbounds, for it to count as a catch. How about the backgrounds of some of these guys, though? Did they work on it? Maybe some of them were ballet, some dance, who knows?
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day. I remember one of my favorite kids shows growing up. I don't know that I want to name it, but guys like Len Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet skill.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents would tell them to take the ballet classes, you know they were fighting them like crazy. But right now they're saying, thanks, Mom.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete.
That boy tried to pick it off from 50 yards away and he still knocked it out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On 4th down, Herbert.
Ooh, he was open again. Instead, just hold their balls.
The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. From the 45 on second down, Rodgers.
Oh, no.
It's the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Yeah, run that clock out.
And they're going to get this down
You gotta score.
the 15.
Field goal ain't gonna work.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, that boy was supposed to pick it.
That's Lewis. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead.
That's a comeback. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good little comeback.
Late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
You can get some feet underneath them.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
She thought this was.
Inside the 10-yard line.
She thought this was.
Will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Herbert. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Packers pick it up.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity.
That's crazy. Yeah, GG's. GG's.
They got a chance to win the game instead.
Hey, I know. They meant to chat. Nah, I don't think neither one of the Chargers are making it. Green Bay, they're not making it.
When you got that small lead.
Yeah, when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Yeah, Madden played me. But that was my function that ran with J. Herb.
Rodgers throwing here. And that's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And they'll get it all.
Yeah, good game, though.
5 yards shy of midfield. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. you know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.